spreadsheet up to date with all the digits and in it. Many limits exceeded. You bought ish that you didn't need and now you depleted. Your wallet bleeding, but you gotta eat, and so you mixing eggs and rice and sriracha. Your choices got you by the balls. In your younger days, had a pretty sweet job and the money paid, but then you had to go awaken your appetite for making melodies and occasionally doing a play. So bye-bye 401k, farewell to the bonuses annual lay. But that's okay if that make you happy. Just be healthy and budget responsible. Landlord, raise your rent. Check your budget, man. Souvlaki shop, charge you for sauce. Check your budget, man. Contemplating quitting your engineering position to be a musician. Check your budget, man.
Check my budget, man. If I'm in the green, I still ain't budget, man. Check my budget, man. If I'm in the green, I still ain't budget, man. Check my budget, man. Check my budget, man. Check my budget, man. Check my budget, man.
This is a song about a very minor character from Rick and Morty. Are you serious? Here we go. On a distant planet populated by another race lives a six-pod cat who might slap you in the face. He's Kazorpazort Field and he wants his enchiladas. Vitriolic rage, well you know he's got a lot of insults that he hurls while John reads the paper. And just like Morty Jr., no distractions in his nature. Half cat, half Kazorpian, and he don't like you either. Smack you in the head with the telephone receiver. Spitting racial epithets, spilling coffee on the table. A dark and sick reality since Rick hooked up the cable. It's Garfield minus Garfield plus a little Scorsese. While Morty's in his room with the robot making babies. On the matriarchal planet, all the women call the shots. And Lorenzo music's still alive, involved in every plot. Playing Venkman in the cartoon like Bill Murray in the movie. Rick Sanchez making conversation and it's mad confusing. He's Kazorpazorp, Kazorpazort Field, Kazorpazorp, Kazorpazort Field, Kazorpazorp, Kazorpazort Field, Kazorpazorp, Kazorpazort Field. He's Kazorpazorp, Kazorpazort Field, Kazorpazorp, Kazorpazort Field, Kazorpazorp, Kazorpazort Field, Kazorpazorp. John, this is not a joke. Kazorpazort Field, you've been a very bad cat. Putting normal in the oven, throwing Odie in the vat. A boiling stew, I thought you knew the power of the flame. Why did you have to immolate your friends? You're so insane. Well, Summer's been a bummer, shooting steroids, fighting demons. And Scroopy Nooper still protecting Pluto for a reason. And pizza eating people always gotta stuff their face. Showing zero prejudice, enjoying every race. Yum, alternate realities, I know we've seen a few. Parents staying single, snuffles in the robot soup. Rick and Morty mutilated, buried in the yard. Logically impossible like Soren Kierkegaard. He might say it's absurd, word I don't even know. Raising flu awareness every song and every show. So call me MC Haps, I'm a virus-hating rapper. Hoping Morty loves me, he's been looking very dapper. He's Kazorpazorp, Kazorpazort Field, Kazorpazorp, Kazorpazort Field, Kazorpazorp, Kazorpazort Field, Kazorpazorp, Kazorpazort Field. He's Kazorpazorp, Kazorpazort Field, Kazorpazorp, Kazorpazort Field, Kazorpazorp, Kazorpazort Field, Kazorpazorp. This is not a joke.
They call me Kazorpazort Field. I've got an oddly improvisational feel, to be real. From a planet where males grow up to kill. John reads from his paper, but your boy keeps it real. Hit it with a you're a dumb, weak, stupid idiot. Throw a little white guild in for the fun of it. Kazorpazort Fields is a line and I'm crossing it. Unlike ants in my eyes, Johnson, you are feeling it. I'll Kazorpazorp, it's not rude if it's honest, yo, and honestly, John's a milk toast piece of garbage, and you better prep my enchiladas with the garnish. Best believe, better leave all the cheese that was promised. Each and every weekday, stream to your monitors. Rating so high that it stops the thermometers. Driving my sports car, dodge the photographers. Up next, a new episode of Ball Fondlers.
He's Kazorpazorp, Kazorpazort Field, Kazorpazorp, Kazorpazort Field, Kazorpazorp, Kazorpazort Field, Kazorpazorp, Kazorpazort Field. He's Kazorpazorp, Kazorpazort Field, Kazorpazorp, Kazorpazort Field, Kazorpazorp, Kazorpazort Field, Kazorpazorp. John, this is not a joke. Where's my enchiladas? Where's my enchiladas? Where's my enchiladas, John? This is not a joke. Where's my enchiladas? Where's my enchiladas? Where's my enchiladas, John? This is not a joke. Where's my enchiladas? Where's my enchiladas? Where's my enchiladas, John? This is not a joke. Where's my enchiladas? Where's my enchiladas? Where's my enchiladas, John? This is not a joke. got dragon blood, what you wanna do, son? I got dragon blood, what you wanna do? I got dragon blood, what you wanna do, son? Cause I'm always going hard with my Dothraki crew. Daenerys be the name, and I'm setting hearts aflame when I'm burning down these villages and freeing all the slaves. Wiz Khaleesi, have you met my dragons? My brother tried to sell me to Khal Drogo, look what happened. A bit hot-headed with that molten golden crown. I stopped the Khalasar, so don't be messing with me now. Look my lover in the eye, winter's coming, so am I. I burned the witch alive who took my son and husband's lives. But I survived so frisky, now these dragons have my back. Suitors are so frisky and they always try to mac. Zara, Zoe, and Daxos had to lock him in a vault. Made my way to Slaver's Bay, but it was not my fault. It was karmic retribution. There was no preparing them when Krasus tried to mess with the wrong Targaryen. Outsmarted him like Tyrion when I knew how Valyrian. These creatures on my shoulders, well, I think you should be fearing them. You are now watching the throne. I got dragon blood, what you wanna do, son? I got dragon blood, what you wanna do? I got dragon blood, what you wanna do, son? Cause I'm always going hard with my Dothraki crew. I got dragon blood, what you wanna do, son? I got dragon blood, what you wanna do? I got dragon blood, what you wanna do, son? Cause I'm always going hard with my Dothraki crew. Dothraki, unsullied behind me, like I'm Illuminati. It's the mother of dragons with my gigantic army. We be marching to Marine, but no, we didn't come to party. Cause they crucified the slaves and put them on the cross. Sir Jorah, please get lost. I know you think I'm hot. My schedule's kinda busy, got no time for Perrier. White girl politicking, that's Daenerys Palin. From Dorne to the Stormlands, the north and beyond, to the Westlands and Essos, I'm keeping it strong. From the Crownlands to the Reach, you know I'm getting love. To the Riverlands and back because I've got that dragon blood. So follow Morghulis, I thought that you knew this, but dragons aren't people, you know we've been through this. I'm quick to burn a hater, no mercy damager, smacking kings in the face like my name was Cersei Lannister. Burn, burn, you should gonna burn. 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 I got dragon blood, what you wanna do, son? I got dragon blood, what you wanna do? I got dragon blood, what you wanna do, son? Cause I'm always going hard with my Dothraki crew. I got dragon blood, what you wanna do, son? I got dragon blood, what you wanna do? I got dragon blood, what you wanna do, son? Cause I'm always going hard with my Dothraki crew. I got dragon blood, you should gonna burn. I got dragon blood, you should gonna burn. I got dragon blood, you should gonna burn. Cause I'm
Hey guys, what is up? It's Ink Eater. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I never know because I never have the ability to actually hear myself, so I'm kind of like fingers crossed, hoping, because there's a lag sometimes, and sometimes we figure it out from there. So this week's poll for who we're going to be drawing, if you can't already tell from the title, it's Robert E. Howard. It was a choice between H.P. Lovecraft, Robert E. Howard. I really wanted H.P. Lovecraft to win, but actually Robert E. Howard won. You know, he won. Either way, it's going to be something fun to draw. Granted, couldn't find that many references of him, so kind of going for a basic Wikipedia portrait, I guess. Usually like to sit there and kind of like surf the net, look for different portraits, different, side views and everything. But he was kind of lacking in that sense, or rather, we didn't have the time to do the actual research. Because, like I said, I've been taking care of my abuelita every Saturday. Love that lady, except for she's introduced me to a lot of TV shows that I would never necessarily watch. So, like, for instance, trying to think of what it is in English because we watch it in Spanish. So, we've got The Cathedral of the Sea. La Corona, The Crown. I was gonna say La Corona, and then La Niña. And so like we've been binge watching these, or rather, she's been binge watching the heck out of them all week, and then I get there and she's towards the end of it, and she sucks me into something that ultimately I need to see from the very beginning. I don't know if that happens to anybody else but me. But yeah, that's what I've been up to recently, other than creating and drawing. And then, I got a watercolor set, traveling watercolor set, that I gifted myself, I guess. I really wanted one of these. This piece comes out. Trying to resist the urge to watercolor, so don't be surprised if I actually, like, bust this out to do some of the dark black shading. Just because I just might. I've been on a watercolor kick. And I've been on a sketchbook making kick. I've been making sketchbooks. Well, I've been talking about making a sketchbook course in, what is it, Skillshare? Skillshare, I think it's Skillshare. And I've been talking about making a sketchbook making course. And I never gotten around to it, except for I actually recorded it. As you can see, I actually made a sketchbook. I made it more than one, which it can get kind of addicting. Quarantine has been kind of interesting in that respect. Let me know down in the comments below, like, what have you guys been up to lately? I've just been getting really creative and really organized, which is really weird in the whole realm of everything. But anyway, hopefully you guys are tuning in. And if not, no worries, you can catch us on loop or whatever. Anyway, so we're gonna go onward to drawing Robert E. Howard. So enjoy.
The zombie T-Rex is back, undead swag with that old school rap. Cause it's Curtis Blow with that nerdist flow, getting pterodactyl fly on the track. 4 records deep, 5 EPs, 1 mixtape, cause you can't kill me. Poison when I spit it, Komodo dragon, nerdcore royalty, Kimono dragon. Sesco daily and loquaciousness, no rapper ever born did a rhyme like this. MC Lars with the rhythmic alacrity, oratory skills causing mad catastrophe. The whole crew sick, like Kubrick, got your eyes wide shut for this apocalypse. Let's face it, I'm an awesome rapper, post-punk laptop velociraptor. Never won't dumb it down for the mainstream fan, cause the mainstream fan has lame taste, man. Yeah, I said it. And I'm flying over hurdles, keep it underground like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. See a funny thing happen on my way to the stage. Waylaid by a stegosaurus, stacking on my leg. When I made my escape, it was way too late. Got that T-virus strain all up in my veins, bringing pain like the Necronomicon. Iguanagon loose up at Comic-Con, tearing up your lawn like a Mockledon. Take away your girl like I was Donkey Kong. Jurassic Park this van in your city every time I rock a show. Cause the fans all bounce when I light up the room with that pyroclastic flow. Yo! No mercy, no surrender. Zombie T-Rex, I'm killing it forever. No mercy, no surrender. Zombie T-Rex, I'm killing it forever. No mercy, no surrender. Zombie T-Rex, I'm killing it forever. No mercy, no surrender. Zombie T-Rex, I'm killing it forever. Cause I make that smart music, that hard DIY from the heart music, that Lars he came to straight rocket music, that burning down your local hot topic music, that KRS-One on my album music, that of course you know I've read up on Malcolm music, that PMA all day music, that guy who gave you K-Flay music, that R.I.P. Pat Wood music, that only wanna do a bit of good music, that got here on my own music, that hey it's Weird Al in my phone music, that lit hop Edgar Allan Poe music, that show your English teacher how to flow music, that TED Talk read a book music, that look at Scissor Crack on the hook music, like no mercy, no surrender. Zombie T-Rex, I'm killing it forever. No mercy, no surrender. Zombie T-Rex, I'm killing it forever. No mercy, no surrender. Zombie T-Rex, I'm killing it forever. No mercy, no surrender. Zombie T-Rex, I'm killing it forever.
Our top story tonight, a herd of zombie dinosaurs is loose in San Francisco, causing more damage and destruction than the city has ever seen. We go now live to the Golden Gate Bridge, where a zombie Tyrannosaurus Rex is currently ripping apart the suspension cables and pushing cars into the bay. Coming up after the break, San Francisco has already seen its local coffee markets impacted by these zombie dinosaurs, what these developments mean for your organic Arabica, and then enterprising young people are bringing gentrification to dinosaur caves and dens. We find the city's best apocalyptic food trucks, and finally, an Oxford study finds that white kids are still not hyphy. What can you do to help? We'll cover it after the break.
Life's difficult, no need to
message with Too Mellow about how I love the skit on his album. And he said people had told him that, and it made him feel more comfortable with just being himself more on albums. So while I sat here trying to figure out what to do after they said, please turn off your phone to airplane mode, I opened my iMachine app and played with the only packages that were downloaded. Now, since I'm old enough to have disposable income and stuff, I upgraded from an iPhone X to an XS Max for no reason, and now none of the packages I bought were on my phone. So I hit play on this pre-made package and decided to write a couple of lines, which turned into a couple of verses. And who knows, this could have been 3 verses if the captain didn't just come on and say, we've reached 10,000 feet. You are now approved for devices such as laptops and small computers. So now I'm gonna get on my laptop and watch TV. Moral of this story, don't worry about what other people think so much. Don't wait until you get old to realize this, because you lose a lot of joy in life. You only get one life, so cherish it. If you want to put on a 60-second speech at the end of your album, then do it. If you want to do a hilarious beatbox skit at the end of your song, just do it. Music's how we speak with our souls, and if you're not saying something you believe in, then what's the point of saying anything at all? First comes sage, then wisdom, got it. Second, third, profit. Take a look in the mirror and tell yourself, today I'm loving you. First comes sage, then wisdom, got it. Second, third, profit. Take a look in the mirror and tell yourself, today I'm loving you. Serious, but when it's time to game, I go delirious. Cause in the office, I gotta keep it calm. But in rivals, you gonna catch these palms. I rock set a burn, so don't test me. And those who do will get rock ready. No, you're not ready. How I fire these Flintstones, you'll get rock ready. Ha, you not deadly. You beating me, please, hardly. And when you lose, you'll be like, the wrong one. Steve Harvey, get lit up again. Then you blame it on the paddles, cause I force burns MIB, moving in shadows. Who's next? Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when my fist flames in your mouth. Come on, man, yo, I'll bury your face with strong attacks anywhere. Aerial ace. When it comes to fighting games like ROA, better bring your A game, homie, I don't play. Grab your sticks, yeah. Grab your sticks, yeah. Grab your sticks, time for ROA. When it comes to fighting games like ROA, better bring your A game, homie, I don't play. Grab your sticks, yeah. Grab your sticks, yeah. Grab your sticks, yeah. Grab your sticks. Next one up, are you sure you wanna challenge me? That confidence, your talent, it's nothing but a fallacy. For giggles, I'm picking Maple, but we know you're clinging to hope when your chances are freaking zero. Like how Pokemon Go players flock to parks, you're always on my radar, watch your mark. LMAO, when I'm laughing, it's hearty. Boy, sit yourself down, this ain't Mario Party. Riding waves like an Orcane, bringing more pain. 0 wins your name, that's a sure thing. Call me Kissin' May with the puddle splash, no button mash, and I got airtime like a bubble gun. You're harder than Crag, straight absorbing rocks. Can't control me, Yobza, I'm unorthodox. Doubting that I'm good at this game, you must be credulous. Freeze before you say another word. Edalus. When it comes to fighting games like ROA, better bring your A game, homie, I don't play. Grab your sticks, yeah. Grab your sticks, yeah. Grab your sticks, time for ROA. When it comes to fighting games like ROA, better bring your A game, homie, I don't play. Grab your sticks, yeah. Grab your sticks, yeah. Grab your sticks, yeah. ROA sticks,
Well, I heard this dude named Schrodinger put cats inside a box. Someone please call PETA. That's quite unorthodox. Is the Heisenberg uncertainty principle all in effect? Zombie cats, both alive and dead. Well, what did you expect? When deciphering the binary, the waveform goes away. If you measure probability of specific quantum states, you can't know a priori how an atom might behave. Yet through this observation, the universe is changed. What? I've never seen a cat like that. Schrodinger, I'm sorry, but you might get slapped. Well, you won't get slapped at the very same time. Why can't you make up your mind? Micro to macro, classical to quantum. Superpositions? I think we have a problem. When we check on the cat, is he alive or dead? You say both, but now you're messing with my head. The multiverse has got me down. How can I be in the woods while I'm also downtown? And don't say Central Park, I mean a place where I can catch Pokemon after dark. Two answers at once, that's the haps. Like Kellyanne Conway's alternative facts. Alive while I'm dead, Schrodinger said it. Many possible worlds, you can go ask Hugh Everett. A future state like being asleep while at a Chainsmoker show. Wait, that happens constantly. Hold on, the possibilities are ample. Let me think about it, I can find a new example. Shaggy asked how magnets work. Unpaired electrons, don't feel like a jerk. 7 million records sold, that's a lot, ICP. While juggalos are criticized for lacking PhDs. And how can Twisted keep dissing Violent J when he hooked them up? That's not okay. On FagoLovers.net, I press refresh. A Hot 97, just getting upset. He's like, Tech9's a boy, but we paved the way. Blase Rose got dropped, I don't know what to say. And by the way, I saw Twisted at Webster Hall. A fight broke out, and the lights went on. You can't Dan Hatchet Men, Jamie and Paul. Why'd you have 7 openers that night after all? So what is a juggalo? I don't know. I left with a really sad feeling that show. Coming home, my girlfriend called me on the phone. She said packages were stolen from the lobby. I'm like, yo, we called the cops and described the box. 1 minute it was there, then 1 minute it was not. I'm like, oh my god, it's like Schrodinger's cat. The cops like, what? I'm like, imagine that. Okay, maybe I think I might be getting off track in a song about quantum physics and cats. My point is that a deterministic vision might limit your view and be a prison. While the probability that this verse is too long is 100%, so let's finish the song. I've never seen a cat like that. Schrodinger, I'm sorry, but you might get slapped. Well, you won't get slapped at the very same time. Why can't you make up your mind? Micro to macro, classical to quantum. Superpositions? I think we have a problem. When we check on the cat, is he alive or dead? You say both, but now you're messing with my head. I've never seen a cat like that. Schrodinger, I'm sorry, but you might get slapped. Well, you won't get slapped at the very same time. Why can't you make up your mind? Micro to macro, classical to quantum. Superpositions? I think we have a problem. When we check on the cat, is he alive or dead? You say both, but now you're messing with my head.
These aren't kid gloves, Mr. Valiant. Destroying rappers like Judge Doom, killed that, Marvin Act, cutting them like sword and axe, that dip running through Toontown, these Looney Tunes, companies can't stop that, havoc, that independence with suspense, like a villain, black trench, creating inventions so greater, for the haters, never need, no tactics, who frame, Roger Rabbit, throwing lyrics out like javelins, spazzing, animated individuals, rubbing their head, pitiful, saluting A1 generals, whatever matters, competition, imposition, opposition, contract for contract, I'm more that, just fall back. Characters, no scavengers, they cartoons in art rooms. Artists, I'm a star in this. Top notch, just check and watch. Live quick, I spit quick. Animation reality, destroy the town, they mad at me. Independent like wheel spinning. Water machine, time machine, melt down, they head down. In Toontown, we come around, we rush out, no doubt.
I'll put this rabbit in the dip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. Let's put these tunes up in the dip. When you dip, I dip, we dip. I'll put the shoe up in the dip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. When I'm mobbing with the weasels, we can dip Toontown into a ground. This rabbit in the dip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. Let's put these tunes up in the dip. When you dip, I dip, we dip. I'll put this shoe up in the dip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. When I'm mobbing with the weasels, we can dip Toontown into the ground.
Funny but my ears tall. Got a lot on my plate, dog. Only thug rabbit out here in Toontown. Baby Herman, put the knife down. Pop a weasel for my peoples like clap clap. Giving haters dirt naps. I got a girl and she always got the carrot cake. This is interspecies romance. Real rabbit shit. Roger be mobbing all day. With Mickey Mouse making that pay. Them cartoons from back in the day. Just Doom won't be showing his face. He'd probably be after our day. The dippy be letting it spray. I won't believe it, I can't believe it, I shan't believe it, no way. Cause Roger Rabbit don't play. Doing donuts all day. With Andy Valiant, we all about it. You best get out of our way. You know I'm putting in work. These fools about to get murked. With that acetone and that turpentine and that benzene going berserk. Roger Rabbit, Roger Rabbit. Fox.
Soft and smash like I'm Roger Rabbit. Yeah. 3 dope shorts like I'm Roger Rabbit. 1 buck tooth like I'm Roger Rabbit. I'll put this rabbit in the dip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. Let's put these tunes up in the dip. When you dip, I dip, we dip. I'll put the shoe up in the dip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. When I'm mobbing with the weasels, we can dip Toontown into the ground. I'll put this rabbit in the dip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. Let's put these tunes up in the dip. When you dip, I dip, we dip. I'll put this shoe up in the dip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. When I'm mobbing with the weasels, we can dip Toontown into the ground.
Soon where Toontown once stood will be a string of fast food restaurants with Bible verses confusingly printed on cheeseburger wrappers and soda cups. Guitar retailers with wonderful, wonderful overpriced prosumer gear. As far as the eye can see, my God, it'll be beautiful. Check out the Squire Strat I got for $200. What a bargain.
I'll put this rabbit in the dip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. Let's put these tunes up in the dip. When you dip, I dip, we dip. I'll put the shoe up in the dip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. When I'm mobbing with the weasels, we can dip Toontown into the ground. This rabbit in the dip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. Let's put these tunes up in the dip. When you dip, I dip, we dip. I'll put this shoe up in the dip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. When I'm mobbing with the weasels, we can dip Toontown into the ground. Baron Von Rotten, Baron Von Rotten, Baron Von Rotten has very bad morals. Baron Von Rotten, Baron Von Rotten, Baron Von Rotten has very bad morals. Baron Von Rotten, Baron Von Rotten, Baron Von Rotten has very bad morals. Baron Von Rotten, Baron Von Rotten, Baron Von Rotten has very bad morals.
Hello.
Hey, Dad, how are you?
Hey, buddy. How you doing, mate?
Good. We're just finishing up the record. I'm in Berkeley right now.
Oh, that's cool. How's the record going?
It is good. I'm really happy with it. And, you know, I've been listening to a lot of E40 to get in the zone. What did you think of his new album?
Oh, E40, he's awesome. He really represents Bay Area indie rap. You know, he's been around for a while, and he started small, you know, with his East Bay roots, and then he's grown the whole Bay Area and nationwide, and, you know, he's one of the best in the game, buddy.
Chill.
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 Hey, do you sometimes kind of wish I'd gone to law school?
game out here. Remind you to back your data up. Like when everybody freaked out when 99 turned to 2000. Yo, your camera hit a flash, yeah. You're bad, yeah. Put the pictures in the stash, yeah. They rad, yeah. Till your phone done crash, yeah. You're mad, yeah. Now you about to spend some cash, yeah. You're sad, yeah. Your computer almost crashed, yeah. It's bad, yeah. And you spending more stacks, yeah. It's trash, yeah. It's a big time killer, yeah. No video when you go more poopy though. Man, it's so stupid though. Got them flash drives and now you're mad hype. Let it be understood, it gon' be alright. My game going hard, yeah. Oh my lord, yeah. I got 5 backups, it's all stored, yeah. You can do these tricks with the USB sticks. One's for the photos and one's for the flicks. It seems funny, yeah. Ain't cost much money, yeah. Got a whole drawer full for about 100, yeah. Them pictures looking good, better back that data. Got a big old hard drive, back that data. It's all duplicated when you back that data. How far you in the game, you better back that data. Them pictures looking good, better back that data. Got a big old hard drive, back that data. Your motherboard fried, yeah, it's alright, yeah. Cause I just did Time Machine last night, yeah. Got me sweating like a dog, yeah. Oh lord, yeah. When I realized it was all stored, yeah. Was like, it's a rap data, should've backed that. When the prompts came on, bro, you should've tapped that. Got a fat rack like a big old dump. Got a bunch of hard drives in a big old trunk. Got all my peeps going back, please don't test me. Sort of cross hard drives and different SDs. Bring out the cards, watch me make it rain. My backup game is utterly insane. Boy, you know you got a file clash. Better fix your structure and naming if you think your files will ever last. Got some files off of National Garage and even crappy ones that I still have them cause 1, 2, back it up with a 3-beat. Hit your files up with that quick 3-piece. I know you can't stand it, ain't romantic. Ain't gonna lose my data like a bandit. Not 15 or 100 pics. Save $1 million or a couple 100,000 pics. Looking kinda empty, so don't tempt me. Put the pics in the middle so gently. You ain't get it though, so hear me spit it though. Cause I got 500 gigabytes of video. Them pictures looking good, better back the data. Got a big old hard drive, back that data. It's all duplicated when you back that data. How far you in the game, you better back that data. Them pictures looking good, better back that data. Got a big old hard drive, back that data. It's all duplicated when you back that data. How far you in the game, you better back that data.
Now after you back it up, don't stop. Back it up like it's not. Now after you back it up, don't stop. Back it up like it's not. Back it up like it's not. Back it up like it's not. FAT, back it up like it's not. Back it up like it's not. Back it up like it's not. FAT, back it up like it's not. Wobbity wobbity wop wobbity wobbity wop wobbity wobbity. Back it up like it's not. Wobbity wobbity wop wobbity wobbity wop wobbity wobbity. Back it up like it's not.
Let your mind go, let your mind go. 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 Let your mind go wherever it wants to. Let that positivity flow through your brain until it haunts you every day, every night. Let it flourish all around you, in your face, by your side. Next to sharks, they're trying to drown you. Not so bad when you're walking a plank and the haters around you are stuck in a tank. Ocean below you, it turns to a bank. And assuming in the money and emerge from the pain of the capsize. And the bad times when your fam lies. Just got word your dad died, but you can't cry cause he was a bad guy. And you don't wanna be him, nor can I won't be, mom showed me. God let us show with a go key. Devil's in the way, but I hold peace. Never be afraid of your own peace. The angels around you will watch and believe in yourself. Failure not an option. Grind for your mind and you see where it drops in. Right on time, 3 outside Cyclopses. Let your mind go, let your mind go. 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 Let your mind go, get in line for evolution of your third eye, where you find hope. Trip to another dimension, the universe bending feels like I'm ahead of my time zone. Unrealistic, then again, how real is this? Life we living inside this prison, where mind's conditioned to fly the distance. I'm soaring low, I know we close, I got the right to know what our minds can do. Let's ignite the show, go deep inside you and talk to your soul. Let the reaper find you, you turn to a ghost or a spirit. Go look in the mirror, it's so stuff that you never seen clearer. They hide in your minds with a different appearance. Materialistic imperialism, it's all the distraction. They're stupid, the children, puppets above us, so strings on me. GMOs in their play while you eat through the dishes. Tired of lives, ones that we living and leaving behind. Rebels are risen, start freeing your mind. Extension, no limits, the powers inside you. Don't ever stop digging for wisdom. Let your mind go, let your mind go. 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 Let your mind go, let your mind go.
Yo, this song goes out to my Princess Peaches. Y'all know who you are. Yo, 1 year later, more better and more clever. Love for games is like diamonds, go on forever. Skipping and hopping it, my knowledge going and dropping it. It auto shift my soul, so I will never be stopping it. I slow it down so y'all can hear me turtle peaches. Dedicating this song to the gaming girls, my Princess Peaches. Girls with all the features, who's smarter than all the teachers. Give me a fever, she a pro, we can create some gifted creatures. I love all you ladies and I want my second player. In which planer will I find a girl who kills and sees Slayer? That won't give me snake eyes if I'm holding eyes. I hold the temple down with the wrong day, golden eye. Calling all my ladies who like to rock the cosplay. We can take it back to my place and have a little soiree, a party, partake a little gaming and get and gone, girl. You know we do, it's all like About to sing it to you girls now. To all my nerds and ladies, I gotta say one thing. Your girls will be so fine. Throw the TV on. You brought your own controller? It must be a sign. Yo, to all my nerds and ladies, I gotta say one thing. Your girls will be so fine. Throw that TV on. You brought your own controller? It must be a accent. What you think, son? I was 5 years old when I saw that midsection. If it existed, I probably would have had a kid erection. Holla at
Man, have you ever been so frustrated by what you're drawing because it doesn't want to fit on the paper? I don't know about you, but I struggle sometimes with getting everything to fit on the paper, and I feel like erasing again. And you know what? I think we might actually do that. So, yeah. Let me get to that.
even name my car Princess Peach. I'll be her memory card, so I can always save her. The more we're in, we can grow old together sooner or later. To all my nuns and ladies, I gotta say one thing. Your girls would be so fine. Throw that TV on. You brought your controller. It must be a sign. Yo, to all my nerds and ladies, I gotta say one thing. Your girls would be so fine. Throw that TV on.
Fun fact, in case you didn't know, sometimes I have no clue what I'm drawing, or how I'm going to draw it. Sometimes I don't do sketches. Sometimes sketches are helpful. But we keep it real. Anyway, hope you guys are having an awesome Saturday. I'm having a little bit of a frustrating Saturday, but it is what it is. We're having fun. Anyway, onward to the drawing.
It's a go. Whatever I say, 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 whatever I say, it's a go. Whatever I say, it's a go. Whatever I say, it's a go. Whatever I say.
Trust me, who you rockin' with them or just me? I can show you how to be real and be free. Take it to Hollywood heaven, baby, if you really wanna party with me. Grab an ass, girl, you know what it is, baby. Put my hands where your eyes can see. I can see you standing in the lights with me, with no ego. Me and you against the world, no, for real, you look like one in a million, one in a million. Come be my Aaliyah, show you a place to me. Yo, I need you, I'll show you all of me. If you're loyal, girl, you inspire me to be royal. You ain't got a trip, we good in Diego. So whatever I say, it's a go.
Whatever I say, it's a go. Whatever I say, it's a go. Whatever I say, it's a go. Whatever I say, whatever I say, it's a go. Whatever I say, it's a go. Whatever I say, it's a go. Whatever I say. Whatever I say, it's a go, girl. I mean, you can get away. You the home girl, but I'm tryna make you bae. Ain't even got a front, no, I ain't ashamed. I'ma keep it blunt like what I blaze. Elevate with your boy, baby, catch a wave. I could be your son, come and catch a ray. I could put you on, show you how to levitate. Yeah, and I know that little hater, so I let him hate. Yeah, what you doing, girl, don't ever take your love away. Yeah, cause if you got my back, then I'ma lead the way. So whatever I say, it's a go. 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 Whatever I say, whatever I say, it's a go. Whatever I say, it's a go. Whatever I say, it's a go. Whatever I say, believe in me. Girl, tell me, do you believe in me? Girl, tell me, do you believe in me? Girl, tell me, do you believe in me? Girl, tell me, do you? It's a go. Whatever I say, 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 whatever I say, it's a go. 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 Whatever I say, it's a go. Whatever I say, it's a go. Whatever I say, it's a go.
when I catch a glimpse of your face.
You're the silver lining to every mistake that I might do. I dreamt about a goddess and she looked just like you, yeah.
My head spin and my heart race when your lips whisper my name.
How'd she crack the code? How'd you get the best of me? Others took small pieces, but you got the whole damn rest of me. Blessed to be where I am, just admiring my destiny. Embrace the partial death of me when single me is rest in peace. Your hair, stare, style, flare, nose, eyes, thighs. But what? Don't get me started on why I love you so much. Your mind, kindness, insight, and intellect to heal or cut. You laugh at all my jokes, you cuddle close, must be the one.
I see a lot more faithful days when I catch a glimpse of your face. My head spin and my heart race when your lips whisper my name.
Let's make some plans, baby, or keep it casual. Whatever you're leaning towards, I'm with it, sounds magical. I'm all yours. My heart's on Adderall, laser focus beats attention on you like a matador. The love I can't ignore, a kid in a candy store. I'm sugar high and I can't keep my hands out of yours. Love has no manual and very few rules. Besides that, I stop tickling whenever you go and call a truce. We live in a choosy universe and you still chose me. Fascinated one another and that's what gives me hope. See, I've seen relationships all born out of necessity. Tragic people coupled up purely cause they were lonely. You're not my missing piece, you're not my other half. You're an extra bonus heart I didn't know someone could have. It's like the space up in my chest turned into a nest up in the stars and made enough room to snuggle us up as a couple of stars struck larks. That's kinda beautiful, ain't it? Let's go and frame it. My fine art skills are crappy, so I have to use my words to paint it. I hope I've illustrated, even in the smallest bit, how much I love you, and when I say it, babe, I mean it. I really mean it, not just when it's convenient. With you, I've got an LQ that's bordering on genius. My Venus, my queen, yes, visions of you scenic. You're all I need, babe.
Just wake me up, just wake me up, don't let me down.
Just give me coffee.
Just wake me up, just wake me up, just wake me up.
Horses cold brew.
Just wake me up, just wake me up, don't let me down.
Give me coffee.
Just wake me up, just wake me up, just wake me up.
Horses cold brew. Just let me be blunt. My speech in the morning, nothing but grunts. With no coffee, that's as dangerous. On a scale from 1 to 10, I rank it that girl from Stranger Things. And if you get what I'm saying, my attitude be mad flagrant like I'm Draymond. But you ain't get the picture, BMP. So I'm gonna keep pushing on you, GNC. It's like, yeah, the first thing on my mind is when that hot coffee gonna seep into the coffee grind.
It's like some magic's floating all in the air.
Toss some ice cubes in my cup, it's a good day. All I gotta say is that it's starting in a good way.
It's time for work and man, I don't even care. Just wake me up, just wake me up, don't let me down.
Just give me coffee.
Just wake me up, just wake me up, just wake me up.
Horses cold brew.
Just wake me up, just wake me up, don't let me down.
Give me coffee.
Just wake me up, just wake me up, just wake me up.
Horses cold brew. Always start fresh, that's how it's gotta be. Everything starts back with your coffee beans. If it's cold brew, then it's gotta be coarse. Don't get the cart ahead of the horse, start learning the course. But of course you can disregard, and don't at me if it gets too hard. When it's my time to drink, man, it's always on hand. Drink from a cup or a bottle, even a can. You never know when you're craving a hit. It could be in the bathroom while you're taking a
Ric Flair on CD, ain't got nothing on it.
When that coffee hits my lips, it's a seance. Feeling real super with the cape on. Anything I'll take on.
This cup of coffee, yeah boy, this is the shit. Just wake me up, just wake me up, don't let me down.
Just give me coffee.
Just wake me up, just wake me up, just wake me up.
Horses cold brew.
Just wake me up, just wake me up, don't let me down.
Give me coffee.
Just wake me up, just wake me up, just wake me up.
Horses cold brew. Third verse, so I guess that's where I talk about how we might be addicted in a roundabout kind of way, or how you say, a dependency that's in my life, and I'm proud to say it's filling me with way more energy than I'll ever need, keeping me up for things I thought I'd never see. Time's gonna kill us all one day, whether old age, illness, or from listening to Coldplay. F that noise, wubba lub lub. Drink all the coffee, chug a lug lug. The day doesn't start till you're on your second cup. If they talk before then, homies better duck. It's 100% okay to start swinging in every single combo, unless you see I'm bringing a cup of Joe. Tell him bring some mo for your bro who made that coffee song. Or tell him go
Just
home.
wake me up, just wake me up, don't let me down.
Just give me coffee.
Just wake me up, just wake me up, just wake me up.
Horses cold brew.
Just wake me up, just wake me up, don't let me down.
Give me coffee.
Just wake me up, just wake me up, just wake me up.
Horses cold brew.
You know my feet are never frozen. My toes are toasted with my socks and my slides. You know my feet are never frozen. My toes are toasted with my socks and my slides.
It's my style, everybody thinks it's whack, man. Socks and slides since I was running college track, man. But everyone who knows me, knows I'd rather die than feel a toe breeze. Yo, please, I'll be rolling in the whip, man, or chilling by the pool. Take a sip, fam, and it doesn't matter where I sit, man. My toes are always toasted. Lit, fam. Do some free weights in the gym, man. While you lacing up, I'm on the bench already facing up. But my undersole is steady, no slip, fam. While you falling like Alicia Keys, you a trip, man. Get your act right, better shine a light on your facts. That's a backlight, and I rap right with that type of swag that'll smack life into cadavers, even crash type dummies.
You know my feet are never frozen. My toes are toasted with my socks and my slides. You know my feet are never frozen. toes are toasty with my socks and my slides. I got my flat socks on, feeling kinda rad. I'm strolling around Whole Foods looking like a dad. Yeah, I'm on my grind, you know what it's gotta mean. Cold brew next week, picking up my coffee beans. Looking out they side, they eyes, they gotta learn though. I'm basically 50, disco inferno. What's that mean? Also, if you worry about me, Yoko, you can stop before you say, oh no. Before your boy swings back, yo yo. If you get my viewpoint, GoPro. You clean like the rain in Africa, Toto. Blacks are gonna be so pro. My tips are always free, pro bono. Translate for your boy Chico. Long story short, this footwear, my cheat code. You know my feet are never frozen. My toes are toasty with my socks and my slides. You know my feet are never frozen. My toes are toasty with my socks and my slides. Socks and slides, just one hop, now I got the glide. Socks and slides, just one hop, now I got the glide. Socks and slides, hop, whoop, glide. Socks and slides, hop, whoop, glide. dopo nopo papa dippers. We live this, we don't even think. Go bonkers. Go bonkers. Trini, swag, sipping on a stag. Chillin' with the centerfold from the Scotch mat. She said she want that, I told her put it in the bag. Put it in the bag, put it in the bag. Go bonkers. Girls, close the doors. Up, down, get that on the floor. Go bonkers. Go bonkers. I'm just a fly guy, living such a fly guy lifestyle. Girls gone wild, looking right for the limelight. In the nightlight, all these girls looking real fine. Their eyes on me, got their heart beating double time. Ladies on the bar, more drinks on the way. Party like a rock star, cause that's the only way. We smoke, we drink, we live this, we don't even think. Go bonkers. Go bonkers. Fast life, rose, no ice. Full speed, only one life. Go bonkers. Bring us a rock, drinking from the bottle like a cup. Till the sun come up, partying cause we don't give up. Cause the club don't stop rocking, we don't plan on stopping. And big tunes just dropping, and bottle just popping. And never stop topping at all, cause we party like a rock star. Go bonkers. You put dopo nopo papa dippers. We live this, we don't even think. Go bonkers. Go bonkers. Trini, swag, sipping on a stag. Chillin' with the centerfold from the Scotch mat. She said she want that, I told her put it in the bag. Put it in the bag, put it in the bag. Go bonkers. to the show, got another storyline. Sit yourself down, about to be a gory time. Toss away, we're back on the come up. Wanna step up, get my sum up, we gon' run up. This is destiny to be the greatest guardian alive. Can't be complacent, Crota got it once, Horse got it too. Third time's the time, tell you what we gon' do. No more legendary, gon' be exotic like all gon' learn. He ain't never gon' stop the light. It's a battle, hop back in the saddle. We will wrestle and hassle it, now we're breaking all the shackles. From the earth to the moon and Saturn, Guardians band together and recover the light that was shattered. Underdogs now, you ain't even pay us one thought. Just wait till we blow up like the rounds of my hunter sunshine.
You gotta supercharge, then you get in the quad on my squad. Please, no relay, no. When you run across the map and you keep getting capped, no please. Go with the game flow. When you at the power ammo, when you got some weak sauce in your hand. Back up off, yo. These gaming MCs, we got one destiny, what that be? Wiping maps, yo. Yeah.
Slashing in a disorderly fashion, we make it happen. Give me the loot, it's time to cash in. Every player should hold me in high esteem when I strike with my fire team and blow the entire scene. Burn like incense, leaving an imprint, fleeing in Ariana's vengeance. The weapons are exotic, you can't stop the product. Zavala bring the drama, you cannot deny it. My movement you can't weaken, so we gotta crush the red legion and leave them dead bleeding. Elemental affinity for big guns. Sunshot, one shot, all you kids done. They blew the tower, but can't let that hinder us. Never giving up, we on the stuff that blew gender up. It's indisputable what I can do to you. The carnage is beautiful. Meet me in the crucible.
You gotta supercharge, then you get in the quad on my squad. Please, no relay, no. When you run across the map and you keep getting capped, no please. Go with the game flow. When you at the power ammo, when you got some weak sauce in your hand. Back up off, yo. These gaming MCs, we got one destiny, what that be? Wiping maps, yo.
Yo, more EXP is empowering this. Guardian from my well like empowering rift. Call the storm. Lightning ions, blasting guardians off the wall, fighting lions. Go ahead and beg, I will not stop. No community, but my game be going pop, pop. Savage, merciless, no time for fake fads. Climbing the top, steady grinding like break fads.
Break fast, your team, take last, no safe paths. Recruit, place ads, straight blast. We money, straight cash. Brave lads, play last and they smashed. Face facts, we murderous. I can hear your heartbeat through the mic, a sign of your nervousness. You getting nothing but the best from me. Just accept it, it's destiny. Let's go.
When you gotta supercharge, then you get in the quad on my squad. Please, no relay, no. When you run across the map and you keep getting capped, no please. Go with the game flow. When you at the power ammo, when you got some weak sauce in your hand. Back up off, yo. These gaming MCs, we got one destiny, what that be? Wiping maps, yo.
You seem to be the only one worthy of a final test. Remove as many of the bells as you can. One sound and you fail. Go.
Now the way I be rockin', don't think you got ready. I hog the beat like bebop, bring it hard. Rock steady, underneath the sewers in a New York City. Form a street team with the Blue Committee. Ain't blue, but they green and mean. Ninjas and turtles and pizza machines. Leonardo Warrior honor, there ain't no cheap shots. Keep looking, this dude, he got no weak spots. Shortstop, play it all, leaving the catcher. 1 through third base, he a boss, Dylan Hatcher. Dylan my homie, and they'll keep you on guard. I'll split some shards like Splinter while I'm splitting these nerdy bars. When I get in story mode, you know I'm kinda mellow. But I keep it nerdcore, cause I'm a genius Donatello. You listen to one up, and you said he's just a stupid lame. Didn't understand, cause you're a crane, just a stupid brain. The world ain't what it seems. You ain't never seen the world's most fearsome fighting scene. When you're a little bit older, you realize the meaning of being useless as a foot soldier. Yo, my lines are heavy sauce, pizza rhyme. And you know what it is, trip pizza time. You realize eventually come around, that's rotunda. Just go and yell the victory cry, cowabunga.
Oh, you want that old chorus? Guess what? Feelings don't care what you want. The Stockman so fly, they called him Go Bloom. Right King, so mousy, they should get a room. Just listen to Wingnut, you gotta screw loose. Aliens are the norm in this batch of turtle soup. You got DMX for that older Gen X. Eastman to the Bay made, land art could have stayed. Bebop and rock ain't sure which shall the crack. Just pick the one that makes sense, Leo, lead the pack.
Now, yo, cracking so many jokes, I call them funny, but did so much good, I call them J.R. Honeycutt. Ralphie always wanna fight, and Michelangelo, he plays so much, I call that dude DFW Nerd Night. And the good news, well, I have April reported. I destroy these fools, they grunts, I hope you guys recorded. Hide behind a mask of dreams, you can't face me, they can tell I don't really give a hockey butt, Casey. In the first verse, I hit you with the pizza rhyme, slipping to the past, slippery sloping like I'm spitting slime. Ninja Turtles in time, I'm gonna shell shock this line so hard that it'll silence then my crescendo, megaphone, fine tunes, yellow bone, sewer surfing myself right up to the technodrome. Started from the sewers, now the whole team stepping here, shredded, destroyed, never reappear. The world ain't what it seems, you ain't never seen the world's most fearsome fighting team. When you're a little bit older, you realize the meaning of being useless as a foot soldier. Yo, my lines are heavy sauce, pizza rhyme, and you know what it is, trip pizza time. You realize eventually come around, that's rotunda. Just go and yell the victory cry, cowabunga.
Cowabunga with the combo breaker, got my dual shredder looking like an MF Vega. But don't hate, cause I'm sagging on that ass. Bow raw move set for the turtle killer smash. Up, down, down, left, right, Konami code 7 lines into the dark turtle night. You got your Tecmadrome stories, nothing as nice as that red-headed shorty. Suited with a connection to the boys. They got some toys, show vans, show racer. They riding in the criminal flavor. They think they got it bad, they got Triceratops. Busy destroying worlds, teleports in New York City. Brain flying in, he wants to steal the show. Got Irma scared Splitter doing rat time kung fu. Multicolor foots holding up the track. The populace freaking out, kid track breaking habits.
Don't need ooze to give him a bruise. Renaissance artists are ass kicking, don't get included in my muse. Let cool have a temper that's worse than Raphael. They say I should keep it inside, but what the shell? That's why my name ring bells like Glorador Naga. Take it back, ring bells like Hector Salamanca. Breaking Bad, born to be the city's heroes. More cutting edge than what's wielded by Leo. Bite styles like mouses, got nothing in stock, man. Think the backs to fly, get the smarter fam. We'll take them lightly, but that's an easy win to me. Tuss who said it best, never lower your eyes to enemies. Keep them hustling like secrets at TGRI. Closest thing to perfect, 9.95. Splinter told me if I touch beats, treat it like pizza and eat it. Super shred the mic, so good.
The world ain't what it seems, you ain't never seen the world's most fearsome fighting team. When you're a little bit older, you realize the meaning of being useless as a foot soldier. Yo, my lines are heavy sauce, pizza rhyme, and you know what it is, trip pizza time. You realize eventually come around, that's rotunda. Just go and yell the victory cry, cowabunga.
got alleyways dusty, back streets are broken, tokens of the past, tolerated by hoping for a brighter tomorrow. Green grass syndrome, it's drought time, so the lawns dry as a boat. Project a fantasy trap in another direction, quick to quench the thirst for a deeper connection. Eyes meet for a fleeting, we hold our breath and exhale with the current eddy on to the next. Steps remove dust, tread closer to something. The sky hangs low, and I'm hoping it opens, cause I need it now more than ever to bring rain, to wash away the stain, bring a state of change. What's the cure for that? Nothing. Still trying to find a way to keep buzzing. What's the cure for that? Nothing. Keep on until the world starts rocking. I can see something, maybe it's a source of light. Can't fathom the edges of if it's wrong or right. Like I'm drowning, trying to find down a rope, and my body aches, wishing for the world to stop. I'm getting dizzy and sick. Nobody means what they speak. My life rough, sprung a leak, face down in the bath, scared of the depth. Creatures of the deep looked at me and they wept. Dark eyes with the salty tears for all my fears. Be grateful for the little precious time you have here. Let go, float, reclaim my life from misstep to shipwreck all in one night. What's the cure for that? Nothing. Still trying to find a way to keep buzzing. What's the cure for that? Nothing. Past life path like domino mosaic. The beat keeps calling me back, there's no escape. So what's the cure for that? Nothing. There's too many toys for me to ever stop crushing. Be equipped, crippled, kryptonite. Cause these flag bearers made an Illuminati. People could try to trick you, they lie to themselves, then betray a false mask and they say it's for real. Is it arrogance, ignorance, mental disturbance? Either way, didn't think I deserved this. The closest thing I've got to a cure for this malady is a pen and a book full of rhymes, rescue remedy. What's the cure for that? Nothing. Still trying to find a way to keep buzzing. What's the cure for that? Nothing. Keep on until the world starts rocking. What's the cure for that? Nothing. Still trying to find a way to keep buzzing. What's the cure for that? Nothing. Keep on until the world starts rocking.
Yo, what we about to get into right now, about to cover from A to Z, how I really get down. I'm talking about getting silly, getting wild, happens everywhere, coast to coast. Yeah, I'm talking about that con life.
Yeah, I got a delicate balance between what I do for pay and what I do for play. Which would I choose? I don't think that I could say. Sometimes I feel a little two-faced knowing I go two ways. I'm just trying to defy all odds like Doug Flutie. Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, I'm trying to strive to the weekend when the con is mine. Pack up my bags, ready, get set, go. Gotta catch my planes, time to jet set, yo. From coast to coast and con to con, like PAX to MagFest to CGF's what we on. Free play, arcades, all slaying, Street Fighter, Walter Beast, I could stay all day. I wish I could game time or even save time, but like an Apple Watch, I gotta show a little FaceTime. So for a great time and chilling at the same time, get the squad together and get faded with some green wine and say bye.
Yo, let me see your hands if you got that kind of life. Yeah, you heard me, I ain't gonna ask twice. Put 'em up, put 'em up, put 'em up, put 'em up. Let me hear your war, let me see that cosplay. Shout out to the con, our hidden trove and enclave. Put 'em up, put 'em up, put 'em up, put 'em up.
Day 2, a little party never stopped me, man. I'll be damned. Pop some ibuprofen and toss back some coffee, fam. Seriously faded, gone like Vader. Had to let my force awaken several years later. Looked at the scotch and said, well played. Killed me last night, but now I'm back to life like Edo Sensei. Hit the vendor floor, it's where I spend the core amount of my time and my money, and in the end, but I'm rich in the memories of hanging with my homies, meeting cool cats who never would've known me. Keeping on schedule, man, that's half the battle. Right now, I'm sure I'm late to my own damn panel. So I kick back a Red Bull, now I got wings. Hello, I'm here to talk to you about raps and things. Since you're here, come and kick it with the NPCs. If you chill, we don't care about who you be.
Yo, let me see your hands if you got that kind of life. Yeah, you heard me, I ain't gonna ask twice. Put 'em up, put 'em up, put 'em up, put 'em up. Let me hear your war, let me see that cosplay. Shout out to the con, our hidden trove and enclave. Put 'em up, put 'em up, put 'em up, put 'em up.
Now I'm on stage, you know we mobbing, man. NPC Collective, that's my mobbing fam. Back then they had to laugh through a lot of hands. Now we're the ones laughing out here with a lot of fans. One thing I can say is I'm definitely not jaded, but it's the last night, so I'm definitely faded. All they be doing now is flopping on their couch, man. But the con life is awesome, I can vouch, man. We definitely made it, cause we rainy, but we over here. It's prime entertainment. All my life I have waited for the hip-hop nerds watching metal shred, then rocking DDR with some metalheads. On the final day sleeps what I lack, and the first thing I think when I leave is when will I be back? Cause the con is the place, don't care what you heard, it belongs to us all, yeah, like millions of nerds.
Now, let me see your hands if you got that kind of life. Yeah, you heard me, I ain't gonna ask twice. Put 'em up, put 'em up, put 'em up, put 'em up. Let me hear your war, let me see that cosplay. Shout out to the con, our hidden trove and enclave. Put 'em up, put 'em up, put 'em up, put 'em up.
This is dedicated to all you crazy MFers that I be seeing at every single con. Doesn't matter if I'm East Coast, West Coast, down with the dirty South. That's a ludicrous reference.
And now, a poem by Hans Mollman. I think that I shall never see. My cataracts are blinding me.
Mollman, Hans Mollman, can't keep Hans Mollman down. Mollman, Hans Mollman, can't keep Hans Mollman down. Mollman, Hans Mollman, can't keep Hans Mollman down. Mollman, Hans Mollman, can't keep Hans Mollman down.
Hans Mollman is his name, aka Ralph Mellish. He's a stone cold player, Artie Ziff was mad jealous. When he dated Summer first, plus he's only 31. Drinking ruined his life, is such a sad story, son. Got a knife in his cane and a fire in his loins. The indie movie star who took a football to the groin. Burns thought he was a leprechaun, drilled him in the head. Slept with Lars Ulrich's grandmother, then chilled with her in bed. He's more metal than Metallica, though that's not so hard. Homer drove him off the cliff, so impatient in his car. He was hauling Poe's house, just another day for Hans. But he's back on his feet, cause he's the mother flipping man. You know there's no escape from the fortress of the moles. He's been burnt, run over, buried, but he's still on a roll. He's been radiated, detonated, heartbroken twice. The Lazarus of Springfield, always coming back to life. His name is Mollman, Hans Mollman. You can't keep Hans Mollman down. He's the bad luck Brian up 920 Oak Grove. Hipster glasses so thick and brown. Mollman, Hans Mollman. You can't keep Hans Mollman down. Cause he's trying out for Poochie while he's waiting on his kidney. He's the talk of the whole darn town. Have you seen his green pants? Have you seen his new shirt? He wasn't yelling boo, he was yelling blue urns. Attacked by Roomba robots gone anthropomorphic. He's part Droopy the dog and part Kenny McCormick. He was riding on his Harley on the cover of his bio. Crashing the planet hype, yeah, he's been up there for a while. He was texting Homer, hit him, well surprised, he survived. He's twice as cool as Wheelhouse, though he can't really drive. Have you ever felt crushed by the weight of the planet? If you have, let me tell you that Hans Mollman understands it. You've gotta get up, you've gotta put on your tie, lace up your orthopedic shoes and look up at the sky. And say, hey, solar race, today you won't burn me up. Keep that Mollman PMA, you can break out of that rut. Cause when you're stuck in the snow, when you're starting to turn purple, just remember Hans Mollman when the wolves start to circle. Mollman, Hans Mollman, you can't keep Hans Mollman down. Cause he's like cowabunga dudes with a skateboard in his hand. Hipster glasses so thick and round. Mollman, Hans Mollman, you can't keep Hans Mollman down. Even in his iron lung, well, he's still dependable. He's the talk of the whole darn town. This player was the mayor over 30 years ago. Brought an anthem to the people, he told everyone he wrote. Then one day it was discovered that the whole thing was a hoax. So they tied him to a horse out in the desert, let him go. This player was the mayor over 30 years ago. Brought an anthem to the people, he told everyone he wrote. Then one day it was discovered that the whole thing was a hoax. So they tied him to a horse out in the desert, let him go.
Everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. Everything for a reason. Everything for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason.
This beat is my recital. I think it's very vital to use the Force for good, of course. Our Skywalker, that's my title. Here we go. If I were a Jedi, I could out-rap Buster Rhymes. Going in like Qui-Gon Jinn for the win, I could flow in quadruple time. And at the Canadian border, every time I went on tour, I'd be like, this is not the undeclared MC Lars merch that you're looking for. I could levitate like Yoda, I'd eradicate Ebola. I could pick up girls, literally, even master the viola. I could read all of War and Peace in 10 minutes, entirely in Russian just to say that I did it. I could even catch that golden snitch playing Quidditch.
Wait, wrong movie, innit?
Pod racing up the 101, surpassing Golden Gate traffic. R2 on the roof of my Prius, dude. I could FaceTime holographic. I'd play for the A's and we'd win every game. Resurrect Mac Dre, do it all for the Bay. They'd all say, hey, Lars is Neato, and always let me cut the line of El Farolito. 2 years ago, a friend of mine asked me to say some Jedi rhyme. So I said this rhyme I'm about to say. I fought the Sith, and it went this way.
If I were a Jedi, bet I'd get all the ladies. I would Mac it more than Dumbledore or Leto Atreides. If you try to strike me down, I'll just be more powerful. If I were a Jedi, that would be hella awesome. Singing do or do not, there is no try. Do or do not, there is no try. Do or do not, there is no try. And if you don't believe it, you will fail every time.
It's a trap! It's a trap! Hey! 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 It's a trap!
Ain't no telling what we gon' do.
Yeah. I've been feeling good lately. And it feels good to feel good again. Yeah. Look. I wanna treat you like a 90s R&B song. Know it's only been a month, but I don't think we need long. Cause you got me out of my comfort zone, feeling comfortable in deep water cause of shallow feelings and undertows. See, I don't usually fall this fast, but you will make me call my last until I lose my number. Ain't worried about a title, but hope you don't choose another. Yeah, I'm in over my head, but something about you in the city makes me hope for the best. But fuck it, dog, I'm 23 with the world on a string, getting paid for every word that I sing. I earned everything, been working, and now I'm paying rent with my passion. GQ sending checks when I know nothing about fashion. I swear there's something you lack and that I know how to supply. We ain't even gotta talk, I see it all in your eyes. So don't you worry that I'm worried when you read in the mood. Said I'm just happy that I'm back to really feeling this good, I swear.
Ain't no telling what we gon' do. I'm just tryna love you. So come and spend the night, let me treat you right, baby, baby. Because ain't no question what we want to. Let me be the one to do this thing together. Ain't nobody do it better than you.
Yeah. Sipping wine that's quadruple my age, with a girl that's got me feeling this unusual way. Giving up private shows leads to where the private show I would go. Risk it all earlier if I knew just how those eyes would roll. See, you're either getting dirty or dusty, and I'm trying to be a man that you see worthy of trust and know that you're moving. And we ain't got the time to invest in something real, but for some reason I try nonetheless. Guess that's my intuition mixing with the liquor and some wishful thinking. You smiling at me as the crystal clinking, pouring a different drink when listening to old school rap. And you know every word to all that soul boom bap, so play that Mary J. Nah, there's no more rainy days. You prefer that 702 over them 808s. And yeah, you way too independent for some major deal. Mad when I take the bill and pay for meals, ain't even gotta say it's real, cause I understand the value of time and place. She can tell I'm overthinking the way that I'm looking past her, so she turned my head toward her and she kissed my face and said I'm here right now, and baby that's all that matters. And now she walking around my place with no clothes on, so draw the blinds baby, we can put a show on. Just know that I won't be tripping no matter how we continue, cause I'ma be great without you. Imagine how I'd be with you, I swear that there
ain't no telling what we gon' do. I'm just tryna love you. So come and spend the night, let me treat you right, baby, baby. Because ain't no question what we want to. Let me be the one to do this thing together. Ain't nobody do it better than you. Ain't no telling what we gon' do. I'm just tryna love you. So come and spend the night, let me treat you right, baby, baby. Because
my god, I never thought I'd ever hear MGMT again. But guess who popped up on the Yo Gabba Gabba Spotify station yesterday?
She's late for baby yoga, but she's looking hella fly. Breastfeeding out in public, catching everybody's eye. With her brand new Orbit stroller and her probiotic smoothie. At Whole Foods checking prices on that tasty vegan sushi. With that Adbusters mag and her artisan toast. She's always shopping local and avoiding GMOs. Scoping out the Lululemon infant line on her phone. Using Amazon Mom, cause she's always on the go. Watching Girls on HBO really takes her back to the Bushwick parties and the vinyl stacks. She misses Cafe Grumpy and Brooklyn Label. But when she's back in Franklin, she can never get a table. She remembers Luna Lounge where she passed out flyers for an underground band named Arcade Fire. Before Lena Dunham was successful and paid, Hipster Girl was on the L trying to find her way.
Well, hipster girl grew up and got her MFA. Married with a mortgage and an IRA. Hybrid minivan up in the carpool lane. But hipster mom is doing okay.
This may seem like a stupid question, but is breast milk vegan? Can I call you back in a bit? I have to Skype my lactation consultant.
She looks so good when she shops organic, cause she cares about her baby and the future of our planet. But life has gotten hectic now that she's become a mom. Though the charter school waiting list isn't all that long, and the Mandarin immersion that they offer every morning combines a bit of Waldorf and a bit of Montessori. And the rooftop playground has an urban petting zoo with recycled wood chips and a Manhattan view. Cause her Greenpoint sublet had to go. Bedford got too crowded and she'd seen enough shows. So she married a designer and moved to Park Slope. Found a nice brownstone and they took out a loan. And her Etsy store has been doing great since Ellen Page Instagrammed her diaper bouquets. Before the Starbucks down on Union sold soy lattes, there was Hipster Girl trying to find her way.
Well, hipster girl grew up and got her MFA. Married with a mortgage and an IRA. Hybrid minivan up in the carpool lane. But hipster mom is doing okay. Well, hipster girl grew up and now she makes it rain. Amber teething necklace that she bought fair trade. Vegan chocolate cake for baby's first birthday. And hipster mom is doing okay.
Did you hear Jessica had an elective epidural? It's like she doesn't even care about the health of her newborn. How basic.
No more TV on the radio, it's NPR, where she heard the interview in her husband's car with her ex-fiancé who had gone EDM. But ever since her wedding, it was hard to stay friends. And his Coed hoodie with the dragonfly, she kept it in her closet as the years went by. Who's cried a night about? Asked Terry Gross.
A girl I knew in Brooklyn, we were once very close.
Well, hipster girl grew up and got her MFA. Married with a mortgage and an IRA. Hybrid minivan up in the carpool lane. But hipster mom is doing okay. Well, hipster girl grew up and now her world has changed. The vintage Slayer onesie has begun to fade. Still on the second page of 50 Shades of Grey. But hipster mom is doing okay.
Are you kidding? Of course I'm not going to let her wear pink. Didn't you see the Huffington Post article on Facebook this morning? Gender roles are so passé. That's why I'm siding with Blossom on the whole Frozen controversy. Have you seen Blackfish? It is so sad. There is no way we are ever going to have a birthday party at SeaWorld, ever. Do you think the gold iPhone 6 clashes with her indigo aura?
Not guilty, y'all got to feel me. Squeaky clean, really, still I feel filthy. Stop and listen, I give you my composition. When
Made a lane up in the game myself, while the critics thought that I Kurt Cobain myself. It's all love, I reached out and gave my help, cause I know what kind of business we in. If you ain't in it to win, then that's a loss. Bars is off the chain, similar to rabid dogs. Trust me, I had it all, making it look effortless. Even if you gotta hit Wikipedia just to catch up with the references. Nice with the pen or off the dome. Ryan Howard, swinging to my dog's home. Spit that real ish, with Philly like Will Smith. Watch me cancel it quick like my name was Phil Fish. If he believes you, then he a fool. Think I deal with more knuckleheads now than when I was teaching school. Now I charge like a Pikachu, so unless you make it worth my time, I ain't gonna even move. Not guilty, y'all got to feel me. Squeaky clean, really, still I feel filthy. Stop and listen, I give you my composition. Running big giant circles around the competition. Not guilty, y'all got to feel me. Squeaky clean, really, still I feel filthy. Stop and listen, I give you my composition. Running big giant circles around the competition. Show and the concepts down. Thought the label was folded when rhyme stepped down. My rap style's complicated as theories from Pascal. I gain ground like Marshawn or Last Down. Your ambiguity's the reason you can't get with me. I linguistically alter all imagery. This is far from the standard. I'm awkward with stanzas. You might try to charge me with slander. Answer, I'm always correct. I'm running things a new man like I got 100 rings. Imposter? Nope, I ain't him. Avoid the state pen. Control the machines. Hank Pym. Ultron, I'm so bomb. None can hold mine. Dragging beats over the goal line. All of my material the truth, but trying to follow random is a trivial pursuit. Known to start fires when I get up in the booth, and the fact that I'm living is the proof. Vindicate me, Mega Ran, Renegade, MC, big giant circles. Yeah, you know what it be. Not guilty, y'all got to feel me. Squeaky clean, really, still I feel filthy. Stop and listen, I give you my composition. Running big giant circles around the competition. Not guilty, y'all got to feel me. Squeaky clean, really, still I feel filthy. Stop and listen, I give you my composition. Running big giant circles around the competition. Not guilty, y'all got to feel me. Squeaky clean, really, still I feel filthy. Stop and listen, I give you my composition. Running big giant circles around the competition. Not guilty, y'all got to feel me. Squeaky clean, really, still I feel filthy. Stop and listen, I give you my composition. Running big giant circles around the competition.
Always wanted this kind of outro. Wishing I could go back and tell everything I now know to a younger me. Looking up at 23, filled up with anxiety to overcome what's underneath and let him know he onto something, but he got some problems coming. You'll feel like you need a lot, but you'll act like you're wanting nothing. It's like you're paralyzed, can't move cause you're terrified. Mind inside a paradigm where you don't even dare to try. So you just lay at night, wide awake with grandeurs of a way of life where everything is perfect till you open those ungrateful eyes. It's kinda like your place to hide. So instead, you'll do everything they say to do. You'll get a corporate job and make 100K out of school. The music still be working at it with your far from perfect habits. I wish that I could tell you that everything will be fine, but I'm not really sure I'm qualified to, because I thought I'd know what to say by now. And honestly, I thought I'd be in LA by now. Instead, I'm wasting all my time like I've got nothing to prove. Sit alone and ruin my day just for something to do. And it's been the same for years without an evolution. Claim to be the next to do it without ever executing. I got a mixture of excuses and a list of resolutions, and feel guilty doing anything unless